Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel today. How are you doing? Trust you're doing okay. Okay, I got something to talk about. Listen, a red flag before marriage. Listen, if you don't hear anything, I thought I was done with before and after, yes, I do. But something is going on brewing right now, and I was like, I have to do this to help somebody from falling into the same pitfall, making the same mistake. There is really no need for you to make the same mistake that others have made. I keep saying, they say love is blind. Yes, for real. For real, love is blind. But listen, you don't want to go into marriage blind. This is not the time. This is not the time at all. So I have one very important red flag that should let you say no. But because love is blind, some people keep going into it because you feel like, oh, but I love him. I know you do. But this red flag, watch out for it. Watch out for it. If your spouse, or not your spouse really, because you're not married, but if the person you're in a relationship with and you're thinking you want to marry him or her, is not giving you a breathing space. What do I mean by that? Always on the phone with you, calling you all the time, wanting to know where you are every minute of the day. I have a situation where the guy will call the lady and ask her to put the phone on camera. That is a red flag. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. So if somebody calls you and tells you, put your phone on camera, I want to see where you are. What do you mean you want to see where I am? So that's a number one trust issue right there. So they're calling you at work, put your phone on camera. I want to see if you're at work. You're at home, put your phone on camera. I want to see if you're at home. And they're just not letting you be you, and you're not married to this person. Please do not do it. That's a number one red flag. This shows that when you do, oh God forbid that you miss this red flag. I keep telling people when they say, but I didn't know. Yes, you do. You did know. We do know sometimes, especially as a female, we have what we call this female intuition. You know, you know when this guy is calling you 24/7. You know when he's asking you to put the phone and you're about to go to bed and say, put the phone, I want to see exactly where you are. Your work is calling you at work. Can you please put the phone on camera? I want to see where you are. Where you go out to lunch, I want to see. Okay, I'm going out to lunch. Okay, where are you going out to lunch? Who are you going with? They always, who are you going with? What can you say? Oh, but I'm going with Ricky. Oh, who is Ricky? That I don't know Ricky. And then they keep interviewing you, keep asking you explanation for stuff. And then you're at the restaurant and maybe even went to lunch for yourself. Oh, I see another glass on the table. Who is that with you? Who are you with? Da, 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 da. Red flag, people. Red flag. Use that female intuition. If there's always a question about your integrity, about where you are, you don't want to do it. So that's what I can just say to you today, that this is a very big red flag for me. Even if you're married, so assuming you're married now, but the man is not even giving you a breathing space, or I don't even know how you're going to deal with that. Because when there's a problem with trust, that's a big problem. But let's catch it before you get in. That's why I say red flag before marriage. Let's catch it before you do it. Forget about love. I say, who love help? Forget about love, because when this is happening, this is going to be an abusive spouse. You already know these are red flags that this person is going to be an abusive spouse. So it could be the male or the female. If she's always calling you and finding out from you, oh, where are you? Who are you talking to? Who's on your phone? Da, 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 da. And then you're always checking each other's phone. You're not even married. I have somebody like that. When she and whoever she's going out with, when they come together, they're always checking each other's phone. He wants to check her phone. Who are you talking to on the phone? Who was that on the phone? And she also always sneaking around to check the phone. You're not married already and you have all this going on. That's a red flag right there. I give up. I give up with this issue, and I'm trying to talk to her like, you don't want to go into this. You want to give it some time. You all just take a break, because I don't think it will be a healthy marriage. It can never be a healthy marriage, because you're going in already checking each other's phone, already checking each other's whereabouts, already checking where are you, who are you talking to, who was that you yesterday? You didn't call me yesterday. Where were you? You didn't call me the first day. I can choose a day not to call you. For what? I can choose a day that, today is my midday. I don't want to talk to nobody. So if you're upset and if you say you love me, why didn't you call me yesterday? I have a right to. I'm not married to you. I'm not that committed to you yet. So why can't I take a day off? Why can't I take a break from you? So if you cannot take a break from somebody, if they will not give you a breathing space, do not. That's a red flag. Red flag. So I'm just out here to encourage you to watch out for red flags like this, and be careful that you don't get caught in love, caught in the moment of love. After you get married, that I'm in love is just going to fizzle away when they begin not to let you out of their sight and questioning every of your move. And so you already have set up yourself, you have set up yourself for failure already. So don't set up yourself for failure. Just decide from now to walk out of that relationship, and don't be afraid to. Another red flag, if somebody say, I cannot live without you. Yes, you can live without me. That is very important in this present age and hour. We've seen people either take their lives or take other people's life with them, because they feel, if I cannot have you, nobody else can have you, or I cannot live without you. That is something, somebody is in a relationship with you and they tell you, I cannot live without you. Child, babe, whether you're male or female, you gotta watch your back for such a relationship. So that's another red flag right there. I cannot live without you. I got to reassess that. That's something I have to reassess. You can live without me, and you also, I can live without you. So don't ever let somebody put you in that position. That's a place where they're putting you in. That's an oppressive state. They're trying to intimidate you and oppress you to feel that their life is meaningless without you. And never, it's another red flag if somebody says, if listen, if you walk out of my life, I am going to, end it all. So I cannot live without you is one thing. Another thing is that if you walk out of my life, I am going to end it all. You gotta be careful and watch for your safety, because end it all can include ending you too. So those are red flag. You got to find a way to end that relationship, wisely. Maybe go to therapy and let the therapist deal with all that for you, or you relocate, find yourself in another state. You just have to, because if you don't do that, if you say, because women were so nurturing and so forgiving, we're so always thinking that, I can fix this, or he can change, we can make it work. No, you cannot make something work from the beginning that says, I cannot live without you, or from the beginning that says, I'm going to end it. If anything happens between me and you, my life is over. Child, I just had a young boy that just did that to himself in his 20s because the girlfriend left him. So yeah, you don't want to be in such that's a toxic environment right there. So be careful how you make people feel. Be careful what vibes you're giving, and also be careful what vibes you take back. So catch you next time. We are in a tough place. I know you're in love, but you got to love with some sense. Love with sense. They say common sense is not really common. So love with some sense, and I'll see you next time. And please love, share, like, and tag somebody on this short message and share it. Let it go around. You just might not know whose life you're going to save.